Red Star Radio. Voice of the Revolution.
What is an SJW, and why is everyone so upset about them? The last time we talked about identity politics on this channel, we got a comment saying that class identities are the only real identities because others don't have a materialist basis for them, and therefore identity politics is just a waste of time. I found this strange because racism and sexism and all these problems happen in the real world. They do have materialist basis for them. When I asked which identities specifically don't have a materialist basis for them, they replied, otherkin, demisexual, and all that kind of made up stuff. I found this strange because we never discussed these things or said that they were oppressed groups. In fact, I had to look these terms up because I wasn't even sure what they meant. And that's saying something considering that I'm on the internet every day and I've been an LGBT activist for years. Even more so in the Marxist party I used to be in that proudly called itself feminist. I doubt anyone would have heard of these terms. So where does this idea come from that identity politics on the left is filled with these wacky, regressive leftists that keep talking about things that don't exist in the real world or just exaggerated and made up? Let's take a look at the latest social justice warrior sparking outrage and ridicule online. There's a video going around of a feminist activist who got in a Lyft cab and was offended by a dashboard figurine that the driver had there. First of all, let's ignore what happens in the video and look at the context of it. How did this video go viral? While it's true that the person that made the video uploaded it on Facebook, the incident happened months ago and it seems it only went viral when it was picked up by Lauren Southern. For those who don't know, Lauren Southern is the token female anti-feminist on the YouTube channel Rebel Media, which was formed from the remnants of the Sun News Network, aka Fox News North. And this is important to note because unlike many memes and viral videos, we actually can figure out who made this one go viral. And it wasn't a feminist group, it wasn't any type of progressive or leftist person or group that thought it was worth sharing. No, this video went viral because of reactionaries who wanted to make a reactionary point. Looking at the actual video, the first thing that you notice is the woman's voice. She's young and speaks in a way people have described as a nasal whine and suffering from vocal fry. This contributes to the perception that she's some kind of stereotypical, self-centered millennial and the idea that feminists are, in general, are young entitled whiners. As the video progresses, we learn that the subject of her complaint is a small hula girl figurine on the driver's dashboard. In the Facebook post that she made after the video went viral, she claims she tried to explain to the driver that the figurine was the equivalent of a blackface caricature. It's not really clear whether she's claiming this happened in the video, as all she actually said was that it's offensive because of the colonization of Hawaii. While it's possible she was speaking of a widespread sentiment among Hawaiians, it seems kind of doubtful that she knows what she's talking about since she calls Hawaii a continent without ever correcting herself. So far, it's already obvious why the alt-right anti-SJW types love this video so much. It's a young feminist woman with an annoying voice complaining about something minor that seems very innocuous. And to top it off, she escalates the situation and starts swearing at him and threatens to expose him to Gawker, a website that was so awful it doesn't even exist anymore. So let's go over the recipe. Step 1, take a problem that people actually legitimately suffer from, that you want to discredit. Step 2, find a video that features the worst, most obnoxious advocacy for the problem you can find. In this case, it's an actual feminist, but it could be literally anyone. Step 3, send the video to a prominent right-wing blogger or vlogger or whatever. Step 4, sit back and watch the reactionary circle jerk as everyone gets offended and outraged yet again on some person they've never met who said something wrong on the internet. And now you know how to discredit an entire social movement in just 4 easy steps. Now, as much as this SJW thing is a product of the internet, since it's so easy now to find someone to discredit something and spread it around, the tactic of strawmanning social movements like this is one that is actually very old as it relates to feminism in particular. One of the most famous examples of this is the bra burning myths that started in the 70s. What's sad is that even today people still fall for this nonsense, and they can't tell the difference between a bizarre outlier and the general sentiment of a mass social movement. The internet is not real life. While it's true that the internet increasingly is becoming real life, that is, we're seeing things emerge from cyberspace into the offline world, This only happens when the idea is popular enough to have mass appeal, and on that front, the alt-right and anti-SJW, anti-PC types dwarf the support of their favorite strawman targets.